إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما أما بعد رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So today I want to talk about the aspect of patience or sabr in Islam. So the surah that we're accustomed to reciting just because of how short it is speaks on sabr, Surah Al-Asr. So the وَالْأَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala begins with swearing by time. In a surah that we recite because we want to save time, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala recite swearing by time. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed this isn't by chance. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala planned this. He knew, He created all of us. He knew that we would be reciting the surah to save time because we want to do what we want to do. So, and there's nothing wrong with reciting a short surah, but when we recite a shorter surah, it's even more important that we get every single thing about it correctly, with the tajweed of each thing. We don't get any word wrong, and we understand the meaning behind every single word. So, the English translation of this is, by time, verily man is in loss, except for those who seek truth and those who are patient. So this surah we recite so many times, and we're oblivious to the meaning, and we should be aware of this. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses the word sabr in the Quran 90 times. 90 times. So there's 114 surahs in the Quran, so this is almost one time for each surah in the Quran. So in fact, one of the many beautiful names or attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is as-sabur, or the patient one. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself is the most patient, and we should all strive to take on the virtues of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For example, something I share a lot in my khutbahs is we should be as forgiving as possible, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that in Surah Al-Fatiha we say Ihdinas Sirat Mustaqim. Ya Allah, guide us all. Not guide me, not guide my brother, not guide my parents, but guide us all. And then we follow with a collective Ameen. So, and in a hadith we're told that if our Ameen coincides with when we recite the surah, the angels say Ameen after it. So if our Ameen coincides with these angels, then we're gonna have all our sins forgiven, inshallah. So this is one of the virtues of the surah. And Fatiha has a surah, 8 ayahs, 7 ayahs, if you count the Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim before. So, and Surah Al-Asr is 3 ayahs, Surah Al-Ikhlas is 4 ayahs. The Surah Al-Ikhlas, Surah Al-Asr, Surah Al-Kawthar, Surah Al-Ikhlas, these 7 ayahs alone encompass the entire kalima. And Surah Al-Ikhlas defends the honor of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Surah Al-Kawthar defends the honor of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So, and again, there's a whole surah that we're all aware of, Surah Rahman, that is named after Allah's forgiveness. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed an entire surah of 78 ayahs and named it Ar-Rahman. So now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's forgiveness is that vast that He's named an entire surah after it. And in Surah Hujurat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that indeed your Lord's forgiveness is vast. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts a lot of reminders of His forgiveness and the virtues that He wants us to be most aware of. He brings them up plenty of times. So like patience comes up a lot, forgiveness comes up a lot. So after that tangent and back to talking about sabr, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in Surah Al-Fussilat, وَمَا يُلَقَّاهَا إِلَّا الَّذِينَ صَبَرُوا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just speaks of a reward, and in this ayah He says that nobody will be given this reward other than those who exercise patience and self-restraint. وما يلقاها إلا الذين صبروا وما يلقاها إلا ذو حظ عظيم. So as I mentioned earlier, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's name of As-Sabur, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most patient one. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala willed, He could have created the entire world with the snap of a finger within seconds, but He revealed it within 7 days. So this shows Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's patience, and our mere existence itself is based off Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's patience. So in Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَلَا نَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنْ خَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَمَا نَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ مِّنْ خَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ وَنَقْصٍ مِّنَ الْأَمْوَالِ وَالْأَنفُسِ وَالثَّمَرَاتِ. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will test us with loss of wealth, um, with loss of wealth, with hunger, with loss of life. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala closes the ayah with what? وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ, but give glad tidings to the patient. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us later in Surah Al-Baqarah, لَا يُكَلِّفُ اللَّهُ نَفْسًا إِلَّا وُسْعَهَا, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't burden us with anything that we cannot bear. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created each and every single one of us. He knows what each and every single one of us is capable of. He will never give us any task that we cannot overcome. So we should be we should be mindful of this, and take every test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a sign of goodness, and inshallah be patient. So I'll end the first half of the khutbah here. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله ولكم فاستغفروه وإنه هو التوب إليه. Subhanallah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So something that I saw that was eye-opening when I was preparing this was I looked up the word patience in the dictionary, and there's no real definition for this word. I found a lot of synonyms really, like self-restraint and persistence. So let's take the example of alcohol. We all know people who drink alcohol. It looks like they're having a good time. It looks like they're gaining something from it. And we hold ourselves back as a form of patience, as a form of self-restraint. Or eating something at a gathering, let's say our friends are having some meat or something, we hold back. Why? Because of our patience and because of our self-restraint for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So in a hadith, we are told that no calamity befalls a Muslim, but that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala expiates sins because of it, even if it were a prick of a thorn. This hadith is beautiful because next time we are faced with a hardship, we're assured that we're gaining something from the hardship. Not only are we learning to be stronger as people in this life, but inshallah we're getting additions in our account with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So next time someone goes in for a surgery or something, let's make dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala minimizes their suffering, and whatever suffering they do feel, they feel as an expiation of their sins. And this goes back to me mentioning earlier that hardship is it can be beneficial for us, and we should look at it as a beneficial thing. So I'll close with sharing one more hadith. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ says that he who remains patient will Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bestow patience on him, and he who is satisfied with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make himself self-sufficient and content, and there's no better gift and vast than patience. I have a whole other khutbah on the topic of contentment, and that in itself is a blessing. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that he who is content with what I've decreed, he who is content with what I've given him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increases them in patience and in contentment. So we should be as content as possible as we can with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's decree, and inshallah look at hardships as benefit. So in this hadith, we're reminded that at the end, Prophet Muhammad says that there's no gift that's better and more vast than patience. So we're reminded after Prophet Muhammad tells us this, that patience is a great reward, and when we're given patience, then we should do what we can to attain patience. So, عباد الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي لعلكم تذكرون فاذكروا الله واذكركم ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا. Ya Allah increases all in patience. Ya Allah increases all in patience. Ya Allah accept from all of us. Ya Allah accept every salah, accept our qiyam. Ya Allah accept our siyam. Ya Allah accept our dua. Ya Allah accept our dua. Ya Allah please forgive us. Ya Allah please forgive us. ربنا إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا. ربنا إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا. ربنا إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا. Ya Allah, Ya Allah grant us all patience. Ya Allah grant us all patience. Ya Allah grant us all health. Ya Allah grant us all health. Ya grant us all health. Ya Allah, Akram, ask you to cure all the sick around the world. Ya Allah, ask you to all the people who died in the plane crash this morning. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant them, all of those who have died, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant them Jannat Firdaus and forgive all their sins. And those who have survived, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give them a speedy recovery and shifa. Ya Allah, Ya Kareem, please forgive us all. Ya Allah, Ya Kareem, please forgive us all. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Ya Allah, Ya Kareem, please open your doors to us again. Ya Allah, make us able to go to the masjid again. Ya Allah, make us be able to go to the masjid again. Ya Allah, Ya Kareem, please cure this virus. Ya Allah, please remove this hardship from us. Ya Allah, please remove this hardship from the world. Ya Allah, Ya Kareem, please forgive us all. Ya Allah, Ya Kareem, please forgive us all. اللهم آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين وأقامت الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله يا رسالة يا رسالة يا رسالة كتب ما شاء الله أكبر لا إله إلا
الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين
آمين.
ولا نبلونكم به من شيء والخوف والجوع ونقص من الأموال والأنفس والثمرات وبشر الصابرين الذين إذا أصابتهم مصيبة قالوا إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون أولئك عليكم صلوات من ربهم ورحمة وأولئك هم المهتدون. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.